Sean and Tasha are Jamaican farmers. Like many farmers, their success is dependent on the weather. Recently, climate change has caused unpredictable rainfall, warmer temperatures, more severe hurricanes, and a rise in the sea level. These changes have particularly impacted their farming activities as they are seeing decreased yields, more pest and disease problems, drought, and landslides on their hills. They recently became members of a climate-smart agriculture farmer field school program implemented by RADA officers under the USAID-funded Ja REEACH project, where they learned a number of climate-smart innovations to address some of the problems, save the environment, and reduce their overall cost of operation. They installed wind turbines and solar panels as alternative energy solutions that not only save them money on their electricity bill, but also reduces their emissions of the greenhouse gases that contribute to climate change. On the hillside of their farm, Sean and Tasha applied a number of agroforestry innovations and land husbandry practices that protect the slope from soil loss, increase vegetative cover, and provide alternative income. They planted their fruit trees in individual basins that retain moisture longer so plants are not affected by the drought immediately. Wouldn't you love a mango from one of their trees? To control pests and diseases, they manage shade by pruning these trees regularly, allowing for proper ventilation and sunlight penetration. These trees did well in the last hurricane as the shorter trees suffered less wind damage. With the extended drought, it is a common practice for neighboring farmers to use the slash and burn method to clear land. Often, this causes uncontrolled bushfires. To protect their farm from these fires, they established a fire boundary by removing the dry vegetation from around their plot up to 15 feet. To control soil erosion, Sean and Tasha planted live contour barriers using pineapple. They also built gully plugs in the natural waterways to reduce instances of breakaways. With the farm plan, Sean and Tasha have integrated windbreaks, tall trees that serve to protect their crops such as banana and plantain that are more prone to wind damage. They have also planted trees along the bank of the river that serve as riparian strips or buffers that reduce riverbank breakaways and siltation, while providing additional habitats for flora and fauna. Gabion baskets complement this buffer system and are constructed in the eroded areas of the river not conducive to plant growth. Livestock husbandry is part of Sean and Tasha's diversified farm income strategy. Livestock is kept in pastures where the couple utilizes boundary plantings for live fencing. This also provides a protein-rich diet to the livestock. This diet is complemented by additional grazing from the nearby fodder bank, an area planted with trees of commercial value and protein-rich grasses. The fodder bank is part of an alley cropping system where the fodder bank is planted within wide spaces between the permanent crops. Another source of income for the family is apiculture. By investing in bee colonies, they now harvest and sell honey, bee pollen, and other byproducts. The household also benefits from the addition of the bees because they pollinate crops, leading to greater fruit production. The couple uses their shade house to produce vegetable, fruit, and timber tree seedlings as per market demand. With cocoa production and prices on the increase, Tasha and Sean, some of the few who did not destroy their cocoa orchard, constructed a fermentation and drying complex where they ferment harvested cocoa beans, while they dry them in their newly constructed solar dryer that uses only energy from the sun. They are able to increase their income from the cocoa crop because they are able to add another process to their post-harvest operations, thereby increasing the value of their crop. To help address water availability, they have established a rainwater harvesting system, a water catchment ponds and tanks powered by solar technology in the field and for their home. Combined with the installation of a drip irrigation system, the available water is used efficiently on the farm to drive pepper and onion production, increasing yields. The couple strives to protect the mangroves that lie between their farm and the sea, since wetlands prevent coastal erosion and provide a habitat for many shrimp, crab and fish species, they benefit immensely from them. Crab season brings in added income for them and is a direct result of the protected mangroves. As environmentally conscious farmers, Sean and Tasha are doing everything in their power to protect their property from climate change impacts, preserving the land for their children and grandchildren, who will be even more impacted by the effects of climate change. After implementing these new climate-smart innovations, they became even more resilient to climate variability. It is important to start being climate smart today because tomorrow it may be too late.